everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a new release from Estee Lauder to review. It is the new version of Beautiful Magnolia Low. And I have the original one to compare it against. If you're new here, then I have hundreds of videos just like this. I will link down below my video on the intense version that came out last year as well, and to my article on the best Magnolia perfumes. I love Magnolia. It's springtime now in the UK and the Magnolia is blossoming and it's just such a pretty feminine scent. And if you're a regular, do make sure that you are subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me. And I'll leave links to where you can buy these around the world, UK, Europe, North America. I think the low one is out pretty much everywhere now, so I'll leave those links, and of course the links to my website where you can get my perfumes and candles. Cool, so Beautiful Magnolia, the original Eau de Parfum. I am a huge fan of this. I think it's a great Mother's Day, birthday gift. It's definitely one of the prettiest and best lasting fresh floral perfumes I know. It really captures the freshness of magnolia blossom and it has a lotus note in it. I love that fresh aquatic floral lotus note. I'm using it in my perfume Aphrodite. I love it so much. And what really impresses me about Beautiful Magnolia is the lasting power. And usually these light, fresh Magnolia style perfumes tend to be really pretty, but then not last very well. Whereas Beautiful Magnolia just hangs around for ages. It stays on your clothes. It's a really good quality perfume. So I do really recommend it. It's definitely a bit of a hidden gem. Now they released an intense version of it, which was a totally different fragrance. Nothing in common with Beautiful Magnolia. Instead, it was an iris perfume, so it's heavier, it's powdery, along the lines of La Vie Est Belle Iris Absolue. So very, very different. So I was definitely intrigued to see what this third version, Low, was gonna smell like. So first thing to note is that it is an eau de toilette. Usually Low perfumes are, but this one does have a lot in common with the original. For me, this is a really fresher, lighter version of Beautiful Magnolia. It has a mint note in it, which comes through in the top note in a very, very fresh way. It feels really uplifting, like the kind of scent you might get in a spa, like in the summer. And alongside the Magnolia, there's a hint of lavender and rose, which add a really calming feeling to it. So it's like uplifting but calming. And the mint stays through as the fragrance develops and adds a little sort of bit of feeling of nature, of greenness to the Magnolia. And of course the lotus, the fresh lotus note. So comparing it to Beautiful Magnolia, the sort of Beautiful Magnolia has a hint of a sweetness to the Magnolia note. It's like fresh floral, but slightly sweet, whereas Low is very clean. It gives you that feeling of being, you know, clean, like fresh laundry, refreshing. For me, this is definitely a summer scent. It's the kind of thing you'd wear when it's really hot weather and you want to just feel really fresh and uplifting, you know, perhaps straight out the shower, or something you'd, you know, in the afternoon when you've been hot all day, you'd sort of spray this and it would give you that sort of new lease of life. It's very pretty. I do think if you like Beautiful Magnolia, you'll like this. And I think it would be nice to layer with the intense version if you wanted to lighten up the intense version and make it feel a little bit more spring summery, because for me the intense version with that iris and powderiness is more like an autumn winter scent. And that mint note is really interesting. There's very few perfumes that have a mint note in them, and often it's combined with like other green notes, so sometimes you can lose it. It's in Elie Saab Girl of Now Lovely, the most recent one, that has a minty note, but it's quite sweet in there, like a mojito, whereas here it's more of an aromatic mint, more of that spa feeling, that clean minty fresh note. So I definitely really like this, definitely Soki approved. It is a very light perfume. It's an eau de toilette, so this is something you're not going to be expecting to last all day. You're going to want to keep topping this up, and it would definitely work being layered with the original as well as the intense. So perhaps you put the original on in the morning and then in the afternoon you top it up with the eau de toilette. they'll definitely work really well together, those same Magnolia Lotus notes. But this is definitely one I recommend for if you live in a hot climate or you're looking for something really light and uplifting. It's really classy as well. I think the Beautiful Magnolia perfumes are a really classy, elegant scent. So guys, let me know if you've tried any of them, which is your favorite out of the three. Do let me know. And like I said, I'll leave the links in the description box to where you can get these all around the world. But that's it, guys. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.